but you never know. Anyway, so we're off, and I don't see a plane yet. So it hasn't been. It's been over 10 seconds. So if he was going to call the plane out immediately, he didn't do it. Guess this is what we're going to see. And there's no Mi-24K, so these OH-58Cs are just going to be AA regular
Yep.
for now. Hmm.
I wonder what Fence's plan is here to take middle. I'm gonna guess he's just gonna build, or as we know, Fence loves rotations, rotational gameplay. So I imagine he's gonna just take this top deck or the Papa and Alpha, and then he's gonna bail out relatively quick with what he's got and leave dot a few units. And that's it. We can see first take here, some dragons coming out, a Milan too.
Yeah, Prokommy's already kind of changing what he's doing. Some of his units have just
23.
started switching up
Oh, MiG 23
spots.
coming out, flying right at the OH 58s. Oh, wait, oh. 45 point scout helicopter for a Mulder. Not the greatest trade in the world. You can see Fortitude Fence taking up a pretty advanced position here within Papa. He's also got. Oh, you know what I forgot? Fence just normally goes for India on this map. I forgot about
Oh,
this.
is that what he does?
Yes,
Oh
he did this
no.
to me in Fob.
So if that's his plan, then he's just gonna not give a shit about X-ray. He's just gonna go straight down the road.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's already got his LRS where he wants them.
The
But
ACAB is up.
Prokommy's still in the town at least.
Yeah. We can see Kommy starting to rotate everything over now to Papa and Alpha. Or Papa, yeah,
Yeah, I
Papa
mean
and
he
Alpha.
just kind of set up and shop right in that, you know, area.
Interesting. Kommy also starting with artillery. I did not notice that at first.
I think he didn't want to deal with any sort of Totus or Melantus.
Fortitude Fence going on a +1 tick.
Oh
Soon
man,
to
the AGL's so murderous though.
nerf AGLs, nerf AGLs, nerf AGLs.
Just don't have them be perfect 100% damage against anything in a building. It'd be
Right.
great. Anyway, there's no advantage to being in a building.
Fortitude Fence stopping the Abrams just before he gets into the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there
Classic.
we go. It's in now. We're back.
But now it's going to be two Abrams against the T-80B, but I don't think he knows that spread exists.
Yeah, that's spread. Again, these spreads, I think, sneak up on a lot of people.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think he has vision on it with scouts. Looking at some of his placements, like the ACAV might see it at like after it shoots, but that's about it.
Yep. Hog coming out. Hog gonna take out the MTLB that's scouting for Fence. Or for Kommy. And it looks like
Yeah, Prokommy knows there's nothing in there. He's just going to send the MTLB straight there.
Yep.
Which is, you know, there's going to be a Tunguska covering it, but he might still lose it to the Helos. He's also bringing up a Blackhawk to just drop into X-ray because he knows, Fence knows now that there's really nothing there. If Prokommy just set an MTLB there and the Hog is just cruising through.
Yep. Making it hard for Kommy right now to figure out where anything is. Tunguska does take the Hog down. You can see here, good blob here built up for Kommy with the BMP-3 BRM-1. BV does take a shot though.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can also
take another shot from this Milan.
Yep,
Nope,
that
it's the smoke off.
2 vet T80BV. Interesting.
So the one problem with these OH-58Cs, right, is they can't quite get to the front line usually to fight off helos. He's charging them through right now. We'll see if they actually get their shots off. But
Goes down to an Iglo. That Tunguska's about to
yeah,
get into the game as well. A10.
This is the one problem with OH-58Cs. You can't really put them on the front line.
BMP3 does get routed. Double vet BMP3 does get hit. Milan too. Also
yeah,
takes
that'll
it
finish
out.
that BMP3.
Oh, the Tunguska was shooting at the Blackhawk. Did not hit. Fortitude
Now,
Fence
it's curious though.
goes
We thought that Fence would go straight all the way to India, but he's just going to be chilling now with the top and bottom of the maps, just being like, "This is mine. I like this."
Yeah, I mean, having a +4 here is great for Fence. I mean, you're just taking a big lead here. I would say later in the game as well. You know, one with Cap can go toe to toe. One
Hmm.
might even argue it has an advantage. Air Cav troopers shooting the BMP1, taking the
Yeah, the
BMP1
BMP
down.
one.
Motor stroke in the open.
Usual thing is BMP one was in front of the vehicle because the infantry is too slow.
Mm-hmm.
So just walks right into AT. Yay! Neither player playing on Oscar side yet. I think we'll see somebody do a helo drop. It's almost inevitable.
Yep.
Um, but
A10
right
coming
now,
out.
what's the A10 gonna go for?
A10 going for the MI-24V. Cluster comes out. Cluster is going to go in for the Tunguska.
Tunguska.
Tunguska does go down. A10. A10 making it out alive. Oh. Oh. Never mind.
Yep, not anymore. But the Tunguska is about to go down to the cluster bomber if he doesn't get it out. Oh, the cluster bomber pulled away. Why did the cluster bomber pull away?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Fence still on a +4. That Spets Rozvetka goes down to the AGL. Nerf AGLs again.
And Pro Kommy's bringing up another Sprute, too. I think he really is just going to set up these Sprutes in every single little nook and cranny that he can. Try and get side shots on these tanks, because one side shot from a Sprute is going to take that thing down to like 1 HP almost. It's going to be ridiculous.
MTLB getting into Papa right now for Pro Kommy. Slow this tick down just a little bit.
Yep.
We do have some
calling this for Pro Kommy already, Chloride? Dang.
I mean, Pro Kommy, I've played against him like once. I will say it's not an enjoyable experience, but neither is playing against Fence. I've never actually beat Fence legitimately. The only time I beat him, he FF'd after 10 minutes because he got bored.
I don't know if I've ever beaten Fence. I think I have once, maybe. I don't know.
I've
beaten Pro Kommy, though.
I did a pretty good job of playing against him in FOB tournament. I almost had him on 35Y. MI-24V AA coming up here.
Yeah, we're about to see some planes probably from Fence. Go deal with that. Try to make a bet. Yep, there's an F-16C, and he's going to bring both cluster bombers out to snipe whatever AA he can find. Let's see what we get. Oh, both are going after the TADP in the middle. No, because it's got 1 HP.
What?
1 HP left.
The hell?
That is. I have seen people do this, and it is incredibly frustrating for people. When my BVs get out on 1 HP whenever I'm playing 79th. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his M1A ones far enough forward to do the one last shot.
Yeah, there's no capitalization here. The Conqueror's M has been spotted, is taking shots.
It's completely out of ammunition. Can't do anything either.
The MiGs are coming in.
1 MiG down. 2 IHawks maybe. Second
Taps
one fires. Taps it, yep.
Will it get another one? It will not. That MiG's out of commission for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
+2 tick still here for Fortitude.
Yeah, I mean, he's just taking a huge early advantage. I don't mean there's not much that Pro Kommy's got going for him right now. Like, he's got more mass on the ground, right? But he hasn't really hurt Fence's air that much. So, I don't know. He seems to be in a bit of a screw position. I mean, it is best of 5 relentless.
Yeah, I mean, how many times with Fortitude Fence do you see a ton of stuff on the ground, and the opponent has more, but he's still bullying them? It just seems to happen all the time. That's just the way Fence plays.
Yeah, I mean, if you see, like, Pro Kommy's now got a bunch of Iglas up because, like, he realizes he can't use vehicle-based AA. It just doesn't really work. But the M1A one takes a meta shot to the side, it looks like. That was pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
Another meta shot going out for it. Ooh, gets the stun. but there's nothing really to capitalize on it. It's just gonna get out fine.
See EV
Prokami
coming
doesn't
over as
like
well.
that C Knight or something with those 2 defense beacons. I don't remember when he put those up.
It's because he landed it, and
Oh,
had
he
the
had
supply
landed it
by.
at one point. Second 122 coming out though. Prokami's using Vet 2 122s. That's kind of cool. You don't see that terribly much right now, although it is totally viable now because the vet curve on that is 432, which was
T80BV
a great
goes
change.
down.
These Iglas are just gonna waste shots on these always 58 scouts and miss everything, of course.
Oh my god, Iglas. Not
You
like
know,
this.
these are Vet 1 Iglas too, right? Like
Yeah.
like come on. Sometimes they gotta hit something.
That air cav trooper looks like it's not long for this world.
Oh man, I just want Prokami to move that Metis into the middle so you can snipe that CV, or not snipe it, but take it. You know,
Yeah.
but no, it already walks away. That would have been nice.
CEV Engineers Dragon are making the rotation, and you'll see that Fence is also putting things up north again. Looking like he may want to try to push back in. However, Prokami does have a pretty good amount of units up here. Should be able to do something with that.
Yeah, it's incredible that there's not really much going on, like in the middle of the map. Like it's a lot of just posturing of where the tanks are, and just keeping tanks alive at this point. There's nothing really else going on. Whatever happened to that one T80BV though? It looks like it ended up getting killed somehow, and I don't remember how.
It ended up getting hit. I forget. I think the Jaguar 2 killed it.
How the Jag 2 killed it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even notice when that happened.
Oh,
I'm
here we
incredible
go.
at this, you know that?
And here we go. Fence bringing up the armored column here. Oh, missing the BMP3. Plus two defense still. 12 minutes to victory right now. Milan 2's coming up as well.
Yeah, and Prokami's other tanks, it looks like he's got unvet BVs
Yeah.
as one of his other cards of tanks.
Yes.
I think that's something he normally does.
Yeah, if you remember during the we were discussing that. We were like, why is Procom? I forget. I think he was also playing 27th, but he brought like 2 vet T80 BVs for open, and then no vet T80 BVs to follow it up. Procami, from what I've heard, is very confident in his play to keep his tanks alive and also keeping them at a decent cohesion, so that they are useful even at 0 vet, which is something rare. I don't think really anyone else does that except maybe on 101st Nat Guard, where you get like 1 card, you up vet the M1 IP Abrams, and you bring an unvet card. That's the only other time I've ever seen that. CEV coming in here, hurting everything.
I will say though, these BMP3s haven't been useful. That CV just gets
Ooh,
spruted.
packed one
Jeez.
shot to CV.
Yep. But yeah, the IFVs from 27th haven't done much this game at all.
No, they have not
Just
been
curious.
in the game.
Although there is the one rare occurrence when a BMP actually uses the water to get away.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's it?
And that's it.
Kommy just calls it there.
Pro Kommy, yeah.